Okay, C-suite leaders, I really want you to think about your current corporate social responsibility budget for a second. Right now, it's probably just sitting on your P&L as this flat, unmeasured cost center, right? But what if I told you that capital could actually drive incremental sales? What if it could become a dynamic revenue growth engine? Welcome to this explainer on the Agatonate CSR sales growth model.
Exactly. Today we're unpacking a model that literally flips traditional corporate giving entirely on its head. And, just to be completely clear right up front, this is not an investment pitch. It's an objective look at a massive operational transformation for your enterprise.
And, well, this whole transformation really starts with a core paradox. The founder of Ogadane points out that while the world contains enormous value, the actual problem is coordination. Think about it. Our global economy has built this highly sophisticated infrastructure for money and commerce, but the kindness economy, it remains incredibly fragmented.
Right, exactly. So you have billions of dollars of perfectly usable corporate assets, excess inventory, and goodwill that are basically just trapped. And why is that? It's simply because we lack the verifiable trust infrastructure to actually move that value, both cash and non-cash, efficiently to the communities, the schools, and the hospitals that desperately need it.
Okay, let's dive into this because the contrast is stark. The traditional model, it treats CSR as this fragmented charitable write-off. It relies on unmeasured impact and isolated giving. But Ogdenate introduces a totally new paradigm here, and it's called participatory commerce. Right, so instead of just, writing a check and walking away, enterprises link their product or service sales directly to community impact. It actually brings consumers right into the fold. So you aren't just making a donation anymore, you're building a structured, digitally verifiable social ecosystem. And that benefits literally everyone involved. And this all builds into what Ogadonate calls the social value loop, or you might hear it called the circular impact protocol. It's pretty straightforward, but super powerful. Step 1, your corporation links product sales to a specific social impact. Step 2, consumers, who are totally driven by that shared purpose, buy your products.
Then we hit step 3. Those causes receive the necessary funding or non-cash value. And finally, step 4. Your brand gains this measurable trust and extreme customer loyalty. That goodwill continually generates recurring ecosystem value, essentially transforming what used to be a one-off corporate donation into a really powerful, ongoing customer acquisition tool.
And this brilliantly illustrates the protocol at scale. Let's look at the Oye Multi-Specialist Hospital and Wellness Charity Pilot. Now, their initial fundraising target was $850,000.
But here's the amazing part. Through this ecosystem coordination, Ogasonate has already mobilized over 440 million naira in coordinated cash and non-cash value. I mean, that really demonstrates that when you combine community willingness with a scalable trust infrastructure, you get massive, rapid, real-world results. It's not just theory, it works.
So the absolutely crucial point here is how this hits the bottom line, because we aren't just talking about feeling good, right? We're talking about tangible enterprise advantages. By participating in this model, corporations fundamentally strengthen their customer loyalty, and they radically improve brand equity and trust.
Oh, for sure. Plus, there's the potential for significant tax efficiency when you're intelligently liquidating idle corporate assets through the platform. And to back the whole shebang up, Ogadonate introduces the kindness statement. You can basically think of it as an independent, verifiable social bank statement. It provides rock-solid, measurable visibility for your corporate ESG reporting.
Which is a total game changer.
The sheer scale of this vision is just fascinating. Ogadonate isn't just out there facilitating donations, they're quite literally building the trust infrastructure for the global kindness economy. They're creating that robust enterprise multi-tenancy architecture that is required to handle all of this value securely. Exactly. Their whole model is built as an open invitation for enterprises to integrate into a multi-trillion-dollar coordination opportunity. It's specifically designed to benefit the corporate bottom line just as much as it benefits society. It's a true win-win. Which really brings us to a critical question for every C-suite leader analyzing this model today. Is your enterprise actually ready to join the global kindness economy?
Look, if you want to transform your CSR operations from an unmeasured, flat cost center into a dynamic, trust-building revenue engine, well, the infrastructure is finally here. The only question left is, will your enterprise take advantage of it? Thanks for joining us for this explainer.